Hey y'all, this is Allison hanging out in my space to craft, and I need to unpack from my retreat. But before I do that, my desk is a disaster. Look at this pile of papers and stuff, photos that I'm currently working on, white scraps and cream scraps, kind of a mess. Enamel dots, other things, I don't know, my little crafty turntable. Some of the stuff I took belongs back in there. And then I've got this pile over here. And then this is all ephemera that needs to be put in my ephemera binders. This is sequins. So I think I need to clean this before I even put other stuff away. So let's get started. I think the best way to start is just to pull in a pile and start taking action. So I've got a whole bunch of random stuff here. This is this whole pile on this side. All right. I've got scraps that need to go away. I've got photos that I need to scrapbook, random stuff. Goodness gracious. Oh, here's some enamel dots. Not in a container. This is a really cute 6x6 album that I have put paper in but not done pictures for yet. So I installed the papers, but I need to pick pictures for it. So that's a project to do. These kind of things make a really nice gift. So I need to figure out a gift for that. So that and obviously I need to decorate the cover because now I've ruined the envelope. All right, I've got some pictures to be scrapped. Some will not end up being scrapped. Like I've got this one of my daughter. It's not great, it's not perfect. So I can put this one aside. These definitely still need to be scrapped. I've got, it looks like it's only probably 3 more pages. This is going to be probably, oh no, it's more than that. It's probably 4 pages. Let's see. I've done these. These are old. So that's those go aside. These are things from friends, super old photos. Like that's a sweet one that I could do. All right, so this will go in to be scrapped. Good source when I run out of printed pictures. This is to be scrapped for my NASA stuff. Let's see. Some things I'm just gonna toss, like these really small scraps, and this is super cheap paper, even though it's not the tiniest scrap. I'm just gonna toss it. I don't need to keep everything. This is a sticker. Let's see if I can maybe use that on a card. I'm gonna put that in over here. Card ephemera, Walt Disney World. I don't know the date from this. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's a ticket, but this was my high school reunion, so that's gonna go with pictures to scrap. Toss. So I'm gonna speed this up and you're gonna see me just sort of make some quick decisions on things or get rid of them. All right, so I've sped up most of the rest of this video until the end, just because I spent maybe an hour doing this, maybe a little longer. So this was just a card I received in a swap. I'm gonna cut that out and make it a piece of ephemera because it's cute. I don't want to waste it. So I have a bunch of these Creative Memories sticker sheets. I'm going to cut out those cameras off video. I've got some sheets that I use for my page kits. This is leftover from a page kit. I've done all the pages on it, but this is some leftover paper. So I think this can count as a page, its own page kit, because I've got plenty of paper to do a page and those letters and other things. So, and then this, I've got 2 more of these. They were, you know, kits for workshops. I'm going to keep one and donate one. I'm going to make a little pile of scraps. Some of them are going to go into, like I have a whole envelope full of Vicky Bouton and one full of Chamel. So I'm going to put those in there, and then color scraps will just go into my scrap bin. I put that with my alphas. And this is a little pile of scraps that I had left over from a page, and I decided I'll make a quilted card with it. A few of those little scraps I'm just going to toss, but I've got a small, I'm sure I have enough to make a quilted card, and I may make a book style card of that. Got some ribbon. I have a drawer of ribbon behind where I sit. I've got a standing desk behind me and then a table in front of me that I use as my desk. So I've got a whole bunch more of ephemera. I'm just going to stack it up for now, and then I will put the ephemera in my binders, and you'll see me sort of not putting it in the binders, but dividing it into piles of color piles and categories. So this is all just piles of junk that were sitting on the side of my desk. These are some stickers that, you know, when I pull 5 or 6 or 10 stickers off to do a page and I don't use them all, then I have these sheets of stickers that are not back in their folders where they belong. I really just need to try and use them up. But because they're stickers, I don't really put them in my ephemera folder because I think they might be too sticky and I won't get them back out. Here I have a cherry on top $5 gift certificate that I need to use. A bunch of doilies that didn't really fit in my folder, in my binders. So I'm just pulling out. I've got some containers of ephemera that I don't have the papers to go with. So they're at that point just general ephemera or seasonal or whatever. So they need to go in my binders. I don't quite get all of that done today, but you'll see I make some progress at least. So here I'm just trying to get the junk cleaned off my desk. That is from my retirement, which I haven't scrapbooked yet. But I do need to keep that because it was from the Associate Center Director personal note, which was nice. So I'm making pretty good progress. I'm going to put these Chamel papers away, the Doodlebug little strip away. So here's where I've put those things away and I've pulled out my binders. You can see I've labeled them. I have one for general icons, one for travel. It includes outdoors and beach and cruises. And then I have one for florals and seasonal, and then one for animals. I'm probably going to have to pull some things out of my general icons, and I might do cameras and food and put that in with the animals because I have space in that one. So how I do my ephemera, if you have a bunch of ephemera stacking up, is I have those categories. So I have floral category. So if it's a floral, it will go in the floral binder for the most part. And then within that binder, I have it by color in Roy G. Biv order within those categories. So I'm just going to go through and make stacks, color stacks, for the different binders, and then it's faster for me to go put those in there. I'm not flipping back and forth quite as much. So I'm going to do a fall stack because inside florals I also have seasonal, and I do have a fall seasonal in there. Some things will just be like an orange flower, some things will go into fall. So as I said, I don't get 100% of this done, but I'll show you what I have left at the end of this. But you can see this is a lot of ephemera to put away. So I'm just sorting it, and I don't show you the time I spent putting it back in, but I'll have more to do when those extra sheets come in. I think they arrive maybe Saturday. And this process is about done. All right, well, it is a work in progress, but I have made progress today. I still have, let's see, I'm going to make a card out of these and a card out of these and a card out of that. So I have 3 cards that I'm going to make. I still have a stack of, well, this is a stack of stickers. I don't really have a place to put those when they're not in a book, so I just need to use them up. And I have a stack of ephemera. I sort of gave up until I get more pages. I have made a huge dent in this one though, so there's not as much. These are kind of big. I really want to create a page for these. I just need to find some pictures that I like, but I got a lot of stuff put away. These are little stamps and stuff that have to go away, but that's gonna take a while of going through all of my stamp sheets and stuff like that. Let's see, what else? I have this tray empty, so for example, that can be a project. I have cleaned the sides off, put everything away from my retreat. I have my daily use trimmers here. I think it's in good shape, and I have so much more to clean in this room. I can't even show you how bad my room is. It's that bad. But I feel like this desk is a little bit more under control, and I won't feel guilty about making something. So I'm going to start with a little purple card and come on back for some more videos. I've got some more page kits to do to build the pages from the kits that I made, and we'll see you back in my space to craft.